G'day everyone, welcome to another video from Sweeney's Creek Farm. This one's an interesting one. We've got a little problem at the moment and it's a feathery problem and he's just over here behind me. We've got a, oh there we go. We've got a buff Sussex rooster over here and he's gone a little bit nasty. He's already had a couple of goes at Julian and yes, I'm talking about you. And I went in this morning to check the eggs, and as I'm coming out, you might see there's a shoe in there at the moment, and that's where I had to quickly try to kick him away, and I lost my shoes in the process because he was coming at me with everything he got. He sort of sidled up to me and then all of a sudden ran at me with his feet out and hit me in the legs, and he was going and going and going at me. So look, he unfortunately is not safe. He's developed quite an aggressive streak, and Julian is quite scared to go in there or not able to go in there with him, and he's had a real good go at me. So we've made the decision that this weekend, yeah, we're going to remove him from the flock. So we still have another buff Sussex rooster. We've got one barred rock. We've also got an Australorp rooster, so we really don't need him. And look, it's always sad to have to remove an animal, but so yeah, we've made the decision that unfortunately this rooster has to go. And look, when you own animals, that comes with ups and downs, positives and negatives. And look, it's just one of those things. You have to be prepared to let them go, and sometimes, particularly living on a homestead situation, you have to be prepared to deal with those animals if it's no longer working or no longer safe, and that's the situation here. Our chickens are laying on the ground underneath the chicken coop occasionally, so I've got to get down on the ground to grab hold of those eggs. The last thing I want is that rather large rooster suddenly flying up and hitting me in the side of the head and doing all those sorts of things. So it's just, it's not working, and roosters are basically impossible to rehome, so I will have to dispatch him. Hence I have this here. I'm just about to go in and see if I can check on the eggs. This is my just try and keep him away, and we'll see how we go. Just about to climb over this fence. We don't have a gate set up here, but I just climb over here. People might have noticed as well that you know, I'm struggling a bit to walk at the moment. Just as a point of information, I do have diagnosed with osteoarthritis in my hip, and I'm heading down to Melbourne for a first consultation with a surgeon. So I'll be hopefully heading down the pathway, getting a new hip in the next few months, hopefully. But yeah, you might have noticed a bit of limping and a bit of slowness on the part of the old fella here. So anyway, let's see how he goes. As you can see, he's keeping a good eye on me. This is what he did this morning. I've also had a little bit of an accident with the chicken tractor. We had the cows sort of around it the other day and they gave it a bit of a nudge and they've broken off the ramp. So that's going to be fixed on the weekend. And I don't know whether it happened here, whether it's sort of a bit of a weakness or if the cows nudged it, but basically the arm's broken. So I've got to take that off and put a new one on as well. So it's looking a little bit sad at the moment. It's just a little bit of superficial damage, but yeah. The chickens are still going in nicely. They just jump up on there at night time. But yeah, old Mr. Buff is keeping a bit of an eye on me. He might be a little bit hesitant based on me trying to get rid of him this morning. He's very good at waiting for you to turn your back and then get you as well. Might pick up my shoes that I lost this morning. So the other thing going forward, we've just organised to pick up a couple of dozen of some fertilised eggs, and we're basically going to focus on one of the breeds over here, which is the Australorp. You might see the black chickens over there. They're a really hardy, good breed and really prolific egg layers, so they can lay between 300 and 350 eggs a year, which is ideal for us. And the Australorp rooster we've got, he's really nice. He's quite gentle. He's shown no signs of aggression. We've got a couple of hens. We did have 3 hens. We lost one to a fox attack a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, we think we're going to move over to that. And look, the decision there has been completely on egg laying capacity, but also temperament. And the Australorps have really shown to be a nice placid breed. So, yeah, that's where we're heading to. You might notice a few of the girls here as well. I've got bare backs. I've lost a lot of feathers on there. It is springtime, and spring is the time that males and females of animal species will do what they have to do to proliferate the species. So yeah, the roosters here are being a little bit unkind. But, we certainly, by eliminating a couple of these roosters, will also help our girls out as well, and should be left in peace a little bit more often. It is a shame. He's a beautiful big rooster, but yeah, I don't trust him any longer. Yeah, I know. You're okay for the moment. There's the Australorp rooster just coming over now. He's really nice.
So they're the two we're keeping.
Yeah, so these are the 2 roosters we'll be keeping. So that's the black Australorp and the placid buff Sussex, and we'll see how he pans out. Old mate's sort of sidling up to me here, so we'll see what he actually does. He's got this thing of coming sideways so you don't suspect him. I think he remembers the brawl we had this morning and who won. And look, he's a little bit hesitant to have a go at me for the size, but whenever Julian comes in here, he's been really aggressive and making it quite unsafe. It's not enjoyable for Julian to be coming in, so we can't have that because yeah, we both need to be able to be coming in here and feeding them and checking the eggs. So, and we have found, we've had a number of roosters here, and they all have their own personality. They all have their own levels of aggression. They're individuals like people. So he's just got a bit of a mean streak in him, unfortunately. Going forward, we won't be filming the dispatching. We do have a video, an earlier video, and we'll put a link for that one of how I made what we call our killing cone. So it really is a very humane process. I'll grab him in the morning as he's coming out of the tractor, take him over to the cone. By holding them upside down, all the blood rushes their head, they go a bit euphoric, they kind of go to sleep, they're quite relaxed. I put him in the cone and that holds him nice and steady. I get a good clean access, pull his head out to the bottom, and a nice sharp knife, and then it's all over very quickly. So one of the deals of owning animals is when it comes time to do this, you must be ethical and moral and do it quickly and as painlessly as possible. And these guys have had a great life, and when it's time, they have one bad day, and we need to make sure that that instant is as quick and as ethical as we can possibly make it. There you go, guys. There's a little update on the chicken flock, soon to be reduced by a bit, and then soon also to be added to quite substantially, hopefully, with a number of Australorps. Sun's starting to go down. They're starting to sort of look at the chicken tractor. They'll be heading into bed soon. And yeah, as I said, we'll be ready to grab the rooster tomorrow morning to make an adjustment. Thanks for being here, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit that thumbs up, give us some feedback on the video, and if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And from me and the crowing chickens in the background, thanks for being here. See you on the next one.